Our body doesn't know the difference between yoga asana and, say, Pilates or dance or CrossFit. Our body registers all of this as movement. And so while my interest is in traditional yoga practices, I'm also interested in movement in general and filling in some of the gaps that traditional yoga doesn't necessarily address or tackle. I think when you combine the training that yoga gives you in terms of your nervous system, your mind, your body, your heart, and apply that to other forms of movement, the merger is really sweet, and there's really no end to what you can explore. In the beginning of the practice, I believed there'd be this level of attainment that I could eventually climb the ladder to and achieve, which I realize now is not coming. It seems to be a never-ending path of self-discovery, of confusion that leads to clarity, that leads to more confusion, to more clarity. And I've learned to embrace that paradox and that sporadic, fascinating journey. When you have lots of ambition and unspecified vision for how you want your life to unfold, it was easy for me to fall into this cycle of never feeling like I was doing enough. And I remember the first time I went to a yoga class, it was a power yoga class, but at the end of that I felt so accomplished. And it put me in a place of real acceptance and satisfaction with myself that I really hadn't experienced up until that point. And that's kind of what kept me going back to class in those early years, was just that feeling of having done something well. And so I keep going back into the practices because it keeps me